Hi everybody, welcome back. Sorry about lapsing in a few days, I guess. Well, more than a few days, almost a week. But this is December 14th. So happy belated birthday to you, and here's your reading. In January, we have the Five of Wands. Looks like you are fighting for something. The Oracle card describes that you're fighting for freedom of movement, some breathing room, some space. Perhaps this could be in a relationship. Maybe you feel claustrophobic, or like someone's clinging on to you tightly, or you just don't have enough space for yourself to breathe as far as things that you want to do on your own. So that'll be January. Okay. February, we have justice. So perhaps you're going through something legally, and maybe either you're going to be without a care for this process that is going on, or you're going to disregard maybe some ticket, or maybe the law is going to be ignorant towards you, turning a blind eye. Maybe you'll be getting pulled over and getting a written warning instead of a ticket. So law kind of like turning a blind eye to your speeding or something like that. So that's in February. Then in March, we have a person coming in with either a message or a cup of love here, because cup is usually for love and emotion. So maybe someone is going to be giving you a text message or a letter or a Christmas card filled with emotion, talking about their feelings towards you perhaps. And you're going to be feeling a little bit numb and shocked by this message is what I think. I don't think you're going to dissociate from it as much as maybe just feel shocked by the message itself. So that is for March. Then in April, you still have that person, perhaps it was originally coming in as a Page of Cups, is now coming in as a King of Swords and telling you their truth. And the Oracle card says that this is toughness, endurance, perseverance, resilience. Maybe they're just not going to give up. And that's in April. Or maybe this is you telling your truth and saying how things are going to be. You know, maybe this person was somebody that you're reuniting with, and you're going to lay down the law of the land of how you should be treated. You know, maybe they treated you bad, and you're going to tell your own authentic truth of, you know, I didn't like what you did, and thanks for the message and apology, or trying to come back, but if this is really going to work, this is how it's going to be. Okay, so that's April. And then in May, we have the Queen of Swords. So again, you know, the month before, you have the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords kind of looking away. She's not looking at the king. So this is after the fact, after this person, if you're a female, you know, this might be your male. And if this is, you know, it could be vice versa. It could be even your personality. Maybe you're more masculine or feminine, whatever. It doesn't really matter. But the point is that in the month April and then May, you have them close together. However, the queen is not looking at the king. She's looking past the king, telling her truth with the Oracle card of purity, virtue, goodness, a pillar of society. So while this person in April was telling their truth, or even if this was you and being a little tough, this person is coming in with a good heart, virtue, and speaking their truth as well, maybe in accordance to what you were talking about. Okay, so that was May. I'm just gonna fix the cards here. And then June, you have Ace of Swords. Again, an offer coming through, possibly a message. And so this will be a breakthrough. Maybe you will have increased self-awareness of the situation. Maybe this is a new job. Maybe it is the love offer from the person that came through in the past months. Maybe you guys will rekindle your affair, okay? And then in July, we have the Emperor with healing, answered prayers, and remission. So this person, the Emperor, as you can see, is pretty serious. If I remember right, this could be an Aries fire sign, but they're pretty serious, bold, kind of like my way or the highway. So maybe your prayers will be answered and they'll come back, or the relationship will be healed with this person. So that's July. And then in August, you have the Three of Swords upside down, which usually means heartbreak. So this is not heartbreak, but perhaps someone is trying to catch you in their web or manipulate you. Perhaps this is the person that came back, is not putting you in a third-party situation, but still trying to manipulate the situation, or even, or maybe you're just intrigued by them, and they're not trying to manipulate the situation, but maybe you're intrigued by them. Three of Swords can also be noted with the Oracle card of the Three, the Trinity. So if they're not causing you heartbreak in reverse, I would say that it's, trying to intrigue you, maybe get you into a situation, maybe divinely guided, since the Trinity is showing up here. All right, so September, we have the Chariot, and we have Flight Plan. So perhaps in this month you're going to be taking a trip, or maybe there will be a lack of closure. Maybe you guys will separate, or maybe just take a trip. In October, we show the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands with her little black kitten and her sunflower. Put a spell on you. Charm, seduction, being won over. Maybe after this trip in September, you will be won over by this person if you were trying to get away with them. Maybe the past will just have lack of closure and you'll just decide to move on because they have put a spell on you, or you've charmed them with the seduction and intrigue. Kind of the same type of looking person here, except the one is a fairy, or a sprite, I should say. I kind of think of like fairies as bigger and sprites as even miniature, like Tinkerbell kind of. November, you have options coming through and releasing. So maybe you're going to be releasing the options that you did have, kind of detoxifying your life and space, and getting some of that breathing room that you wanted in January. Releasing the past, releasing that lack of closure. And then in December, you have the Lovers, which is a wonderful card. So it looks like maybe all of this comes together, if this is love. And then you have the Tea of Transformation, which I see a lot of healing in this reading too, if you notice. Like with the Miracle and the Emperor, you had healing, answered prayers, remission as well. And in the end, you have healing, remedy, and positive change. And I'm sorry, just to clarify, I actually remember now, I had gotten this card first, like you were staying awake, having insomnia, worrying about things. That's what the Nine of Swords is. And this card kind of fell out with this one. So It's kind of like you're staying up at night worrying about love, but this is going to be healed and transformed for a positive change. So I do see that this is going to be great in December. I think this relationship's probably been under a lot of turmoil, and not anything really in next year about career. This is mostly, I'm seeing, about love. You have a lot of major players here, like kings and queens and pages and Arcana cards with the Emperor and the Chariot and the Lovers. So a lot more to do with love. Love coming in, maybe somebody rekindling the past, letting go of the past, healing, things of that nature. So I hope you enjoyed your reading, and I will do December 15th tomorrow and try and catch up as the days progress by doing more than one reading. Thank you so much and have a great day.